this is Jeannie and Rachel from Trendy.
Hey everybody.
And today we're going to make 2 flower arrangements. Rachel's got the big bucket, I got the little bucket because I'm learning.
Well, I don't know if I'm a very good teacher, but I'm glad that she's here and we can help each other.
These are Raz buckets. It's cute, very cute for this fall. And we picked out some different sprays to use.
Yes. We've got the pumpkin spray for the large one.
And that's a Raz, isn't it?
Yes. And then we've got these 2 berry.
And these are all weather berries, are all weather resistant. So they've been sprayed with a poly coating. And because they're sprayed, you have to kind of be careful when you spread these out, because with that having been sprayed, some of the berries will stick together. So like on the little bitty berries, I wouldn't spread those out too much.
Right.
Other clumps you can spread out pretty good, but that does make them all weather.
Yeah, so that's good there. And then I've got this tall maple leaf, really pretty, lots of different colors.
And we'll give you the SKU numbers of all the things that we're using. Everything is available on Trendy right now. Well, actually, we're going to put these in a kit.
Okay, good.
Now we won't have a lot of kits, but we'll have several, and it will contain the 2 containers and the florals that we use for both pieces.
Okay. So will the kits be separate, do you think? A big one and a little one?
Well, I don't know.
I don't either.
Well, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But we'll have it posted. It might be better to do them separate.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know how, it will depend on how the cans are packed. If the cans are packed together, we'll probably just do 2 kits at one time. I mean, like 1 kit with 2 arrangements.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll work that out. We'll work that out with Carrie.
Yes.
We'll have to talk to the boss.
To the boss.
And see what she wants
That's
to do.
right. Here, I'm going to use the scarecrow legs in mine because it's taller. So we're going to have those coming out of the top.
Those are cute. And now these are on a stick, but they have wire below the stick, so you can shape them.
Right.
Fix them, and I think that would be so cute.
We're going to have lots of fun with them.
Right. So for mine, I've got a Raz, what did you call that?
It's a pod.
A pod, like a lily pod.
Dried lily pod.
Right, it's got some little acorns and a pine cone, little faux feathers, and just a little inexpensive
maple leaf
pick, and some cotton sprays. And of course, these will spread out a little bit, but I'm not going to do that just yet. But some cotton sprays. But I wanted to show you, we're going to cut some styrofoam to go down in the bottom of the buckets. Of course, styrofoam is not something that we sell here on Trendy. But this was a big piece.
Nice long piece.
And it's probably more economical to buy it that way. But there's a knack to cutting that stuff. So put your earmuffs on. Rachel's going to show you how to do that.
What we're going to do is just take about the size that we think we need. It looks to me to fit in this opening. I think about, if you want to get your little ruler there. Everybody at home, I don't know if you have access to a big piece or not, but it looks like, you know, about a 6-inch piece. Well, that's a little too big. Let's say about a 4, about 5-inch piece.
Okay.
So I'm just going to take a knife and cut my foam here. Give it a little cut on one end, and then give it a little cut on the other end.
All right. You score it on across?
I don't. You don't have to.
Okay.
Just get it on the edge of a sturdy table, and this is when it gets loud.
Okay.
We're just going to pop it off.
All right. Sorry, but it's loud. All right.
So, that gives you the piece that you need.
And of course you could hot glue this in the bottom of your bucket, but we're not. I mean.
Right.
But this bucket it's not a real heavy bucket, and it may the floral may get a little top heavy with the scarecrow legs. So
right.
This is my trick.
This is the trick that I've got. See, we just work so well together. I learn from her and she learns from me. But I think this trick is wonderful because normally I would have to go out in the parking lot and try to get some gravel up.
So put your styrofoam in there.
Okay.
All right.
It is a little bit too tall,
all right.
so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it again.
Okay.
It won't make quite so much racket, but I do want to get that top cut off.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
So that's gonna go down in the container.
Right.
And is it?
Nope, it's good.
Okay. All right. This is kitty litter. It's clean kitty litter. This is cheap filler.
Yes, she's got the best ideas.
It's really easier than going out there and getting rocked.
Yes, it
now,
is.
it does make a little bit of dust.
Okay, well, we can handle that.
Get it where I can pour it in.
Okay.
Hold your styrofoam in the center.
Okay, love it. Great. It's a wonderful idea.
We used this before, and somebody thought it was so gross. And I thought, well, I don't know why they thought it was so gross.
It's brand new out of the bag.
It's just clay,
It's not like we would use it out of the box that the cat had already used.
I can't see.
Here's Carrie. She's coming in. We can't get her off the floor filling orders long enough to join us for video time. Come say hello, Carrie.
Thank you for getting that out of your cat box.
Thanks. This is my kitty's litter box. This is not used. Carrie does not have a kitty. Trust me, neither do I. I don't want to offend anybody that's a cat lover out there. But I do not have one. And we would not be using used cat litter.
Now that kitty litter is less than $2.
That's a perfect filler. And it weighs it down. It weighs it down.
Oh.
So that's great. Thank you.
After the fog has cleared, that's the only bad thing.
Well,
it is a little, but I mean that's just really.
It's perfect. It's a perfect stabilizer for the phone because it was going kind of wishy, back and forth. So that's a great idea. I love learning new things.
All right, well, we didn't cut me one for my bucket. I need a piece of foam. So I need a little piece for my bucket.
Okay. Same thing. Use my knife here. Make a little racket. We call this the flower shop chop.
All right.
Sorry. I know it's going to be a little too tall, so that's okay. I'm just going to cut a little bit off the end already.
And I don't think I'm going to need any kitty litter in mine, because mine's not as heavy.
Okay.
I don't have, don't you think?
Probably not. Probably not.
Is that sticking up too far?
I don't think so.
Now, I might have trouble covering up. That's all
I'm here.
Okay.
And I can cut a little bit off now because this is a perfect fit. This phone fits perfectly in this can.
Just wedged down in
there.
Yep.
So, and there again, if you had, if some of your phone was kind of showing in the final analysis of it all, you could fill in with like a little bit of Spanish moss or something. So.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. The cans are the same on the front and the back, so that's good.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now then, I've got my scarecrow legs.
So typically, would you start with your longest piece?
I would.
Okay, so should I start with my cotton or?
I think so.
Or start with my focal piece?
Well, that's kind of personal choice.
Okay.
And I guess it really depends on where you think you might use the container.
Okay.
Just because, you kind of want to, why I say you might want to start with your tallest piece, I guess, is because you kind of want to know the height you want.
Okay. Okay.
That's kind of why I start there, because I have to kind of visualize where it's all going to fall in place.
Okay.
But it's really either way.
Okay.
So if you want to start with your focal piece on the front.
All right, and my container is going to be more of a sit facing one way.
Right, one-sided. Yep. That could be nice for a corner.
Right, because I really think if I tried to make it with like two of these and make it all the way around, I think it might be too big.
I do too.
So I'm going to make it to like be one-sided. So I'll put my piece in and then I'll turn it around.
There you go. I was going to say that might be a little too long, but you got it in there.
Just kind of stick it in there like that.
Yeah, that's good. There you go.
Good. All right.
So I'll start here. I don't know if I can get this dowel all the way down in this styrofoam. What do you think?
I don't know.
we'll just give it a try. No, we're gonna have to cut this off.
All right, so we're gonna. How much you want off? 6 inches?
Yeah, I think so.
And somebody had asked about this heavy-duty cutter. We will have these in stock. In fact, I think we'll have some next week.
Oh, great.
Now, I'm hoping that'll...
There you go.
That cuts.
Love that cutter.
Let me have that other one.
Now
that
then,
okay?
yeah. Maybe on this one, hold on just a second.
Okay.
Let's cut it just a tad longer. I mean shorter.
Shorter.
Sorry.
About like that?
Yes. Maybe about 4 inches on it.
Okay. I like that. It's like some elbow grease.
It did. It did. So there we go. We've got our scarecrow legs in our
I like that.
container. It's cute. Whimsical.
Okay, so the next piece I'm going to add on mine is this little autumn leaf. I'm just going to use the whole pick like it is.
Yes.
Take the tag off and kind of position it to the back.
Got some cotton
Got some
in there.
buzz on it.
Yep.
Just kind of to the back and to the left a little bit.
Yep.
And let's go down there pretty far.
Yep.
Okay. And you can I could bend that and let it
Fall back, and then you could even bend your pod piece there to kind of meet it.
Okay, so you don't have any gap.
Right, and then bring your leaves forward a little bit.
Okay.
In and around your pod. Just kind of work with this. And
Okay.
okay.
All right. I have these cotton sprays. And I'm just going to kind of position those to the back. I mean, like, or what did you say? Like,
I think one a little bit lower and one a little bit taller, so you might want to cut off some of your
one is
stem.
probably okay. I mean, like this long one is probably okay.
Yes. If your Oasis, I'm sorry, if your styrofoam is too hard to work with, just cut a little bit of it off.
Okay. Well, that didn't even feel like it took anything to cut after cutting
That dowel.
something about like that.
Yes, I think so.
All right.
And then for the longer piece, I might cut off about 2 inches there.
Kind of put it in on this other side. Should I just go on top of that styrofoam? Does it hurt to kind of go in on the side?
No, not at all. There you go.
So that's where I'm at so far. So I need something to kind of cover up my styrofoam a little bit. Now we don't, you at home may have floral moss or Spanish moss, and you could just always tuck in a little bit there.
You could.
I don't have any of that.
Right.
So I'm going to take a piece of this spray and slide it in on this one side to kind of cover up that styrofoam. All right, so I'm going to, where's those wire cutters?
Here they are.
Cut a piece out. Just take that little sprig of,
I guess it's kind of evergreen.
just sticking up and just kind of put that in over here.
Yeah. And if anybody at home has a pick machine, this will be a good chance to use a pick machine. But if you don't, you can get it stuck down in that styrofoam fairly easy. It's got a little bit of wire to it. Okay. So.
All right. So I took a little piece of the greenery out and poked it in here to the front. And then I snipped off a little piece of cotton from one of these sprays in the back. And I think I still need a little bit of filler around the bottom. Since I don't have any moss or anything, I'm going to take another one of the sprays, the cotton sprays, and just cut a couple of pieces off and insert those in around.
Yes.
Kind of Probably need one more off the back right there.
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't matter which end you... I really need that on a pick.
Well, what we can do is...
I need a pick machine.
What we can do is... necessity is the mother of all invention, right?
Rachel can make one.
Yes.
Now I could have, probably, this is what I should have done. I could have, instead of cutting that off, I could have pulled it off, and that gave me a little bit longer, like this piece.
Right.
So I'm just gonna stick that in, and that'll give us a little more coverage on the front. Make my fingers out of the way. Let's just look at mine right now.
I think one at a time's fine.
And I'm gonna take that spray and just kind of strip that down. It's a little messy looking, but that's okay. That's what I'm gonna stick in the styrofoam.
Yes.
And do one over here. Of course, that wire doesn't stick in as good.
Yeah.
The wire is thinner, but just I need something right in the very center right there.
And I've got the
Alright.
I got the answer for you right here.
You want that
tape. I'm gonna put a little floral tape on this. Now, for everybody at home.
No, I don't. I'm still gonna stop and get some of those little wooden.
Right. We're out of
and I
wooden
didn't do
picks, so I'm just making kind of a wooden stem here with a chenille stem and some wire.
And so that you've got the front of it now, so we just still need a little something kind of right in the center there.
So I'm just going to stick my cotton piece right down here in the center. Okay.
I have one more piece. Might as well use it.
Oh, absolutely. Let's put it kind of in the front here.
Stick it right in there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sticking it right down in the front, kind of behind the pod. Oh, yeah. I think that looks nice.
Okay. Well, there you go.
There you go.
I pretty much made it.
Yes, you did. I think you did a great job.
All right.
Yeah.
So we wound up using 3 cotton sprays, 1 leaf spray, and 1 of the pod sprays.
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, always, if you still needed anything, any more coverage. Of course, when I look at it from the back, I can see the styrofoam, but I'm going to have it, I'm probably going to put that on my mantle.
Right.
So it won't show, but you could always tuck in some Spanish moss or green moss or something like
yeah.
that.
And
Okay?
we'll finish it off. You know, we'll run and get some Spanish moss.
Or some extra leaves.
Yeah. Just, we'll...
You could always take an extra one of these picks and put in some fall leaves right there too.
But I think right now, I think it looks great.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's set that one aside and we'll
Okay.
do the scarecrow legs.
Okay. So in the bigger one, we were going to do the scarecrow legs. I've already put those in here. And then I'm just going to insert my maple leaf pick next. Kind of want to have it coming out of the back. So I'm going to...
So the scarecrow legs, you're going to kind of fix it as a face forward.
Right.
Also.
Right. Yeah, this won't be a centerpiece.
Okay.
I think with the scarecrow legs, it would just be too tall for a centerpiece. So I think it'll be a nice, you know, face forward. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just working my leaves around now. And for my focal point, I'm going to use this pumpkin pick. I'm going to kind of have it down in the front, towards the front. It may be a little too, no, I got it in there. Thought it might be a little too long, but it's fine. We didn't have to cut it off. So I love this pumpkin pick. It is cute.
And we have more of these coming. This is from Raz, and I think we still have some gold-like ones.
Oh, okay, great.
They haven't come in yet.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of spreading it around, making the most of the pick. You know, you want to try to make the most of what you've got by spreading around that pick, especially when it's wired like this, and you can move the parts around. And this straw, I'm just going to kind of separate it a little bit. just to get more coverage. I guess I'm trying to say just to get more for the money.
More bang for the buck.
More bang for the buck. That's right.
There you go.
That's it.
It's right down our alley.
That's right. So then I've got my berry picks, and I think these are a little bit too long.
Okay.
So I may ask you to cut off about 2 inches, please, ma'am. Okay. I'm going to put one berry pick to this side.
Of course, this is not going to be outside. We didn't choose this because it's an all-weather berry.
Right.
We
We
chose
just like
it-
the way it looks.
The color. Right.
So I kind of got my berries here now. I'm moving them around, but not too much. You know, you don't want to separate the berries too much because
Right.
they are
They'll stick together.
coated and they will take little paint pieces off. So then I'm going to put my other berry pick on the other side. Tag,
Okay.
and just cut off 2 inches, please.
All right.
Okay. And because we did put so much cat litter in it, it's stable. It's not tipping, rocking, moving forward on me. So, I mean, I think that we're complete on this. Again, you know, I would probably just fill in with a little bit of Spanish moss
Okay.
for everybody at home. You know, if you
Okay.
could just get some of that, I would just kind of fill in with some moss. But otherwise, I think it's a cute little fall bucket.
I do. I like it.
So here's the tall one, here's the shorter one, and all of the supplies that we used today
Right.
came
All-
from Trendy Tree
that's
except for
right.
the styrofoam.
Or the cat litter.
That's right.
And like I say, if you needed to fill in, you know, with a little moss or something to, you know, cover
Yeah.
the styrofoam, we
Yeah.
just don't have that.
Right,
So,
right.
People that do flower arrangements all the time have that on hand, and we don't.
Right,
So-
and we may run and get just a small bag of it before we take the pictures so everybody can
just
kind
so
of
you
see
can
it.
Right.
Yeah.
And it may be something that when we go to market, we might
can
need
look
to check
for.
to see if we can start stocking that.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Let's see how tall that
Okay.
is. I didn't think about that. That's about
The tallest part. Yeah,
that's a good 26 inches.
Yeah, and this other leg,
Yeah, right.
yeah, about 27. Yep.
And this one came to about 20.
Mhm.
So this is a nice size for a smaller area. But that's it. And we may put these in a kit. This may be a small arrangement kit, and then that may be in a kit. We'll just have to see what we're going to do about that. But we'll post it. It'll be on the website.
Right.
And be sure and follow us on YouTube so you can see our next video coming out. We have some Halloween that we're fixing to do, and
Yes.
we've got several Christmas things lined up. So be sure and follow us. And also, we're hoping, we've had a problem with our internet here at the shop.
Yes.
So we're working on that, and hopefully we'll be able to start doing some live videos pretty soon.
Yes, that's our goal.
Excuse me. That's our goal. So,
Yep.
all right. Thanks for dropping in. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, everybody. Okay, so we've got a little bit of Spanish moss now, and just going to add it in and around to cover up our foam here. And I'm just going to tuck it in. Not going to glue it down or anything. It's just to give it a more finished look, that's all. So, and cover up our foam. You may have some of this already at home, or you could get some from a craft supply store, or possibly order it on Amazon. I don't know. That might be a good source, but we don't have it here. So see, it's just to cover up the foam and just give it a more finished look. Let a little hang off there on the front. And then on the small one, I'm going to do the same thing. Just tucking it in between the foam and the bucket rim there. gives it a more finished look and hides your foam. Okay, so all of the supplies today can be bought from Trendy Tree, except for the foam and the Spanish moss. And I believe that Miss Jenny and Carrie are going to make this be a kit. So thank you all for watching Trendy Tree. We sure do appreciate it, and hope to see you soon.